good morning. And there it is, 12 o'clock. Good afternoon. Ham Radio 2.0 Lunchtime live stream. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Okay, there we go, right there, and we're going to transition right now. Good afternoon. It is 12:01, so it is afternoon in Texas. Thank you for joining me today. I haven't done one of these lunchtime live streams in quite some time. I decided last week, I've done a live stream during the week of Thanksgiving, Black Friday Thanksgiving, for the last 2, maybe 3 years. And I think I normally do that on Friday, but this year I was like, we're going to do a Ham Radio Happy Hour Friday night at 8 p.m. Texas time. That's in 2 days. So be watching for that. I'm probably going to go live at like 7:30 and talk about some Black Friday deals, because there's 2 or 3 deals that I want to tell you about today, but they don't actually start until Friday. One of them is for a popular antenna that if I were to say it out loud, you would recognize it. But that deal is going to go from Friday through like Christmas. So he's starting after Thanksgiving and going through the whole holiday. Most of what we're going to talk about today has started sometime earlier this month, and it might even end on Saturday this weekend, or it might go till Cyber Monday, or maybe for another week. But some of it goes through the end of December all the way into Christmas and maybe the New Year. So we'll just see what we see about certain things. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the green text in the chat, YouTube channel members. I saw Ed in there earlier, KA9EES. I saw KA2AUB, KE8OVP. I saw Lee in there, KF5YPR, and the Salty Ham. Bill, saw you in there. Michael, Vic Miller, Big John's Ham Shack is in there. KD9WXO. Let's see, who else is in there? Soul Studios, KO4DDG, I think that says. There we go. Grayman Poda's in the house. What's up, Tim? Roy Robinson, Paul Griffith, KE5WMA. There we go. AI5DD, the Salty Ham. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. All right, you guys, thanks for being in there today. I got my pop-ups working again. They did an update and it broke the old version, and I didn't realize there was a new version because their notification system's not that great. So yeah, you guys put your call signs in the chat. What's up, Ron? N5HYH. What's up, buddy? How are you? KJ5HIX, N5JPL. Appreciate you guys being here today for a noontime live stream on the week of Black Friday. Hey, Glenn, thank you very much for the super chat, man. $20 super chat from Glenn Thompson there. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. So, yeah, mark your calendars for 8 o'clock. Actually, about 7:30 on Friday evening, 7:30 Texas time, Central time. I'll go live. We're going to talk about a few Black Friday things. Then at 8 o'clock, I'm going to bring the usual cast of characters on. I've put the email out there. I've talked to the guys at the Tuesday night guys. I've talked to everybody that was on Frank's live stream last Sunday and sent a lot of invites out. So we should have a really good crew out there on Friday for the happy hour. And then Gigaparts is going to join us and tell us about a couple of specials they're running that I think they've started now, but if not, they're not necessarily going to be just Black Friday specials. I think they're starting a new point system, new kind of something like that for future purchases and whatnot. And then we're going to do a special thing where they're going to actually be at the store Friday night, live streaming with us. And you might be able to get some good deals that night. I'm just going to put it that way. So, yeah, there we go. All right. Today we're going to talk primarily about Amazon. I have put up videos for the last 3 Fridays, and you guys have been great. I've been getting a lot of views on those Friday videos, the Friday shopping videos. Just about all kinds of stuff. One guy commented on my one from last week that he said it looked like less like a ham radio sale and more like a pepper sale. I think he meant prepper sale, but he said pepper, so I thought that was funny. Oh, my nose always itches when I go live. So, yeah, a lot of it has been ham radio adjacent, camping, overlanding, outdoor stuff. Some of it's been a lot of battery, off-grid power stuff like that. I know that HRO, Gigaparts, maybe RNL, a couple places like that are going to be running Black Friday specials. So I'm going to talk about those on my video that will come out this Friday. So I have a video that drops this Friday with the latest and greatest deals, the new sales that I have found out, the ones that just started actually on Black Friday, and then we're going to have a live stream that night. So today we're going to talk primarily about Amazon. I've done these Amazon live streams in the past. They are very well received by you guys, so I appreciate you guys using the links to them, because as an affiliate, I can earn commissions from everything you buy on Amazon, and that does to help to support the channel. First and foremost, I want to invite you to join my email list, hamradio2.com/email-signup. That is what, if you go to that URL that I just put in the chat, it will bring you to this page here. Sign up on my email list. I've been keeping up with emails. I've been sending anywhere from usually 1 or 2, sometimes no more than 3 emails per week. During the holiday season, I ramp that up a little bit, but on a normal month, it'll be usually 1, maybe 2 emails a week. And a lot of the times the email list gets a link to the sale and deal and coupon code before I have a chance to put it onto a video. So I've really trying to build this email list, and I've had a lot of new people join the email list lately, but a lot of people drop off. So it's been hovering right around the 19,900 subscriber count for a while. I had 50 people join last week, and like 45 people dropped off or something like that. So as soon as I get it to a stable 20,000 subscribers, we're going to do another HF radio giveaway to someone on that email list. So sign up there if you don't have that already. And before I this is going to be my Amazon page we're going to talk about here. And before I get into that, I did want to share with you two or three websites. I searched Amazon for some Mesh-tastic things, and there's not much out there. The Helvec, what's it called? My mind went blank now. This Heltec V3 board is pretty much the only thing I've been able to find on Amazon, Mesh-tastic wise, that is on Black Friday sale. So I have discounts from Rockland.com, which I will put that in the chat right now. Boom. And from RackWireless.com, both of which are running a Mesh-tastic Black Friday sale. Well, they're Mesh-tastic dealers. They carry all kinds of stuff. LoRaWAN, cellular IoT, Web3, DE-PIN, modular IoT boards, Mesh-tastic, IoT, Internet of Things, end devices, all kinds of stuff on Rack Wireless here. Same thing for Rockland. Lots of different things on the Rockland website here. And right there, there's the link to Rockland.com, link to RackWireless.com. Both of them are running Black Friday specials right now. And it looks like Rockland will end on the 29th, which is in like 2 days. And Rack Wireless doesn't really say right there, but you can see Black Friday sale right there in the red text over the thing. So if you're looking for Mesh-tastic stuff, I suggest looking at those 2 sites. I've talked about them several times in the past on several videos. They reached out to me after seeing a couple of my videos. They're like, hey, would you mind sharing our link? We'll give you a discount and whatnot. And I said, sure. We'll give a coupon code to share with you guys, which the Black Friday code is better than the coupon code they gave me. So take advantage of that now while you can. So both great people, great to work with both of them. So check that out if you want anything in the world of Mesh-tastic. Let's see. Quirky QRP. James was on Frank's live stream the other night, and he was telling me about his thing that started. I think it started already. It might have started today, or it might have started last Monday. I can't remember right now. But if you go to Quirky QRP's website, let's see. I think it's this is the Etsy store link, but he's got a forwarding address to it. Let me copy that for you. Make a note of this one. QuirkyQRPHamRadios.etsy.com. Right there. Okay, there's his link. And he has a Black Friday coupon code of 25% off and free shipping on any order of $100 or more. I'm not sure if the 25% off is just on orders of $100 or more, or if the free shipping is just on that. So anyway, 25% off and $100 or more order, and free shipping on $100 or more with the coupon code of QuirkyTurkey24. QuirkyTurkey24. So check that out right there, and check out his web store, because there's a lot of cool stuff over there as well. Last thing, and yeah, the last thing, and these guys were just in the N5BSB was just in the chat right now. You guys have seen me do POTA activations with this real POTA-able end-fed half-wave antenna, and I'll add this to my shop, my Friday video also. But since he was in the chat just now, Black Friday sale starts in. It's here. This counter's not working. Oh, okay, we're past the counter. Okay, I get it. I'm a little slow. So this Black Friday sale started like earlier than now, sometime before now. Save 10% with the code of BLACK10 right there. Real end-fed half-wave, real, REEL, endfedhalfwave.com. Check that out right there and save on that. That's a cool antenna because it's variable length, so you can roll it all the way out to 40 meters or all the way into 6 meters and anything in between. So you can set up a 12 meter, a 17 meter, or a 30 meter end-fed half-wave. You just have to have it on the analyzer and keep rolling it until it gets to where you want it. So it's very versatile antenna to have in your POTA pack. So, and there is a video about that on this channel, and I think Frank has a video up about it as well. So go check that out. All right, so Amazon today is what we're talking about, and I'm going to watch the chat here as best I can because Frank's not with me today. He's at work. Let's see. Just passing through. What's going on? Just got on Mesh-tastic in Las Vegas from W07K. That's cool. Good deal. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, thanks, guys, for being here. Either way. All right, so this is my Amazon page, and again, as a disclaimer, FTC, want to be fair to everybody. If you use my links, I can make a small commission, and it does help to support the channel. I'm going to put that right there, and I'm going to pin that to the top of the chat. Right there. Okay. So it's now pinned to the top of the chat. This is my Black Friday idea list on Amazon. We're going to be adding to it during this live stream. So if you don't want to use my link for whatever reason, go to Amazon.com and click the drop-down menu here, which doesn't show in the screen right now, but in this search box right here that you can see me clicking in right now, to the left of it, there's a drop-down menu, and right now it says All. And if you choose Black Friday, which is the first one at the top, you can just search for whatever the heck you want. Okay, so ham radio. And it'll search all of the Black Friday deals in ham radio. And I've added a lot of these into the idea list that I just linked in the chat. And a lot of this stuff is, on sale today through, I think, Friday or Saturday. I don't know. It kind of depends. I'm not sure when Amazon officially ends their Black Friday sale. You can also click right here where it says Black Friday deals, and it brings up everything they've got instead of just ham. I mean, you can search by whatever topic you want. We're going to search a few topics here in just a minute, but you can just kind of see the whole slew of everything up in here on their Black Friday sale. Black Friday sale right there. So this is the one we're going to be looking at right now, and here we go. Okay. Yes, I mentioned HRO doing a sale as well, William. Again, we're going to talk about radios and stuff and radio websites on Friday. Yeah, you can set it to a specific band by reeling it in. That is correct. Let's see. Is that the law? Well, so YouTube has a policy because of fair. Well, no. Let me step back. YouTube has a policy, but Amazon also has a policy, and I think Amazon's more restrictive than most places are. Due to Fair Trade Commission regulations, you are required by FTC in the United States, I'm talking about, to disclose when you make commissions on sales, on links and whatnot. So if you have links in a video or links on an Amazon store or talk about it on a blog or a Facebook page or something like that, you're supposed to reveal that it is an affiliate link. It's kind of a gentlemanly thing to do in the first place. And otherwise Amazon requires you to say that. Now, I know guys who have had their Amazon account revoked because they didn't place that. I think these days that's kind of uncommon, but when things first started getting rolling with Amazon associates and affiliates, that was a thing. So yes, it's just kind of like an above table thing to do, to say, yeah, if you go click on something and buy it from my store, I make a commission on it. So I like to try to keep it on the up and up. Blah, blah, blah. Greetings from Ohio. Who has a deal on the ATOS 120? That's a good question. It's gonna have to be. You know what? Let's search Amazon for that, because I know that they've sold those here in the past. I bet they don't have it. I would search Gigaparts or RNL or MTC. Oh, it is right there. Okay, they've got it, but it's not on Black Friday sale. ATOS 120, 40 through 70 centimeter. It's being sold directly at brand is Yaesu. Well, the brand is Yaesu, not Yaesu's store. See all buying options. $378. $378.95, a 5% off sale. Is that a good price? I don't know. I haven't looked at the price on an ATOS as in a long time. So I kind of think that's a high price. I kind of think you can get better than that at Gigaparts or HRO or something like that. So, but yeah. So they have it, but it's not on Black Friday sale, as far as I can tell. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's see. Yeah, James says he's watching for one as well. Good. Yeah, okay. All right, so this is the stuff that I've put in here so far. This is the first thing that I put in here, and as I add things, it gets added to the top. You can see that added some Baofangs in here. The TID Radio TDH8 is in here. Again, this is the link. The list I'm looking at right now is linked, pinned to the top of the chat. And I will, for those listening through the audio podcast and also watching on Team Replay, I will put those links in the descriptions of all the places below. So, ATOS 120 at HRO for $350. Okay, that's actually still higher than I thought it was. I thought it was like $299 or something. ID52 Plus 60th is $80. $80. I think you mean $80 off. They're not going to sell that radio for $80. Ham radio outset. Outlet has the FTM 150. They all have it. Yeah, Gigaparts received theirs on Friday, I'm told. Yeah, Daz Digo, $80 off. You corrected yourself. Good deal. So, happy Thanksgiving, Digital Dreamer. Thanks for that, man. Appreciate you guys being here. So, so you got Baofeng, TID Radio, BTEC. This is the BTEC GMRS Pro. I wonder if they have the UV Pro. I don't think they have the UV Pro. The one I just did the video about. UV Pro. I don't think it's on, well, or at least it wasn't. No, the GMRS Pro is on. GMRS Pro's on sale, which is a cool radio. You can use your app to kind of send messages back and forth to another friend with that same radio, and you can see each other on the map of the app. Kind of neat. Yeah, there's the BTEC. So the UV Pro's not on sale. Let's look for VGC. because that's kind of like the same radio. Nope. No, nothing there either. So, okay. Anybody want any face cream? It's not really what we're looking for. All right. Back here. So you can get... so I've got these little EDC flashlights. I've got a couple of videos that I'm going to make. I've got like 3 versions of this. And these are not expensive. You can see this one's only 13 bucks. But it's cool because it's got these 2 lights in the front and it's got these colored lights on the end of it there. And I've found that keeping one of those in my pocket is very convenient. I've found 2 or 3 of sizes of those. In fact, they're right here. That's how big they are. That's 3 of them right there. That was my first one right there. And I'm going to make a video on my Pac-Man channel. My Pac-Man channel is right over here. I did a EDC deals on Amazon there, and on Friday, I will be posting another video about just Black Friday sales on bags and packs and whatnot, just all over the place. But I really like that. I mean, they're not expensive. They're not high dollar. They're not high quality. They do work, but, you know, it's not like a night core or an LED lenser or an OLED or something like that. They're just kind of like little cheapy flashlights to have in your pocket, but it's good to have. This watertight box was on sale when I put it up here. It looks like, lowest price in 30 days, 10% off. This was good because I saw this on a video from someone else who made a battery box out of it. I can't remember who it was right now, but that's the reason I put that one in there. This right here, this INIU charger, this is the most popularly sold item on my Amazon page in the last 2 to 3 months, which you guys, if y'all have been listening to my last videos, you already know that. You've heard me say that before. Definitely the most popular item on my Amazon store. I have one of these. I keep it in my everyday carry pack. It's great. It'll charge your phone. It'll charge your HT radio that takes a USB-C charging capability. It'll charge your headset. It'll charge your earbuds, Bluetooth, anything Bluetooth like that. If you have any DJI cameras, the Osmo Action or the Osmo Pocket, it'll charge those. So all kinds of stuff like that. It is a good charger here. And now they have a big brother to it, actually. In fact, I was going to click over there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, store right there. Because that one's 10,000 milliamp hours, and this one here, that's a 20. Okay, so now they have this one on Black Friday sale. This one was not on Black Friday sale the other day. That's why I didn't add it. But I picked one of these up. I'm actually going to make a video about both of them. This is the 20,000 milliamp hour charger. I'm going to add that one to the list right now. And these are just really handy, small, compact chargers to keep in your backpack, your pack, your car. Keep one in your car. Handy and convenient to have along the way. These carabiner multi-tools here are kind of cool. They've got built-in, like a small built-in saw and small built-in screwdriver, a pop top for a drink right there. Window breaker, slotted screwdriver, serrated knife, measuring stick, little ruler on the side of that knife there. Rope cutter, can and bottle opener both. And you can just carabine it. It has a locking latch there on the top of the red arm there. So kind of neat thing there. I've put that in the thing a while back. This right here, I don't remember how. I think I was just poking around on Amazon. I found this. So this looks like 15 bucks. Looks like something cool that would men's gifts, camping accessories. You know, yeah, I can see that. So Baofeng UV21, TID radio TDH8, TID radio. Oh, this is the TID radio wireless programmer. You plug this into the Kenwood K connector of whatever radio you've got, and you use their app to connect via Bluetooth and to this device, this dongle here, and then you can program your any radio, or pretty much any radio, from your phone, from their app on your phone. So that's kind of neat. That's on Black Friday sale now. There's the GMRS Pro. EcoFlow's still got a really big sale going on. I've shared a lot of links about EcoFlow that you can get. You can get an additional discount on their webpage with the coupon code they sent to me. I think it's EFBF24HAM. EF like EcoFlow, BF like Black Friday, 24 the year HAM. That's their code that you can get on their webpage. So they've got the sale going on and off of Amazon. In fact, I think that code works on Amazon as well. This right here is a lowest price in 30. This is a battery box that I just kind of thought looked kind of cool. Looks like it's kind of weatherproof, although once you drill holes inside of it, that probably changes that. So that is that's in there as well. And then a car refrigerator. Power Queen's running a big sale on their stuff right now. Power Queen, Redodo, Time USB, several battery companies that have sent me emails about Black Friday sales right now, both on and off of Amazon, so you can check that out. This is a cool thing to hang in your ham shack. Crib notes. It's got the band plan for HF and VHF, UHF bands there, the Q codes, International ITU American Morse code and International ITU Morse code, and then the phonetic alphabet all right there. I think this is a 10 sign that you just hang on your wall. That's kind of neat. UV22. I found this one this morning. This is a historical thing. Covert radio agents, 1939-1945, signals from behind enemy lines. Clandestine radio operators had one of the most dangerous jobs of World War II. Those in Nazi-occupied Europe for the SOE, MI6, and OSS had a life expectancy of just 6 weeks. In the Gilbert Islands, the Japanese decapitated 17 New Zealander coast watchers. So this is a story about all that. That's kind of cool. That shows you how radio is useful in those situations. And then I mentioned earlier that this is basically the only thing I found Mesh-tastic wise. If we go up here to Black Friday and we search just for Mesh-tastic, right there, there's a bunch of these Helltechs in there. The double pack, another double pack. This guy, I don't know what the heck, this Mars rover thing. That might be kind of fun. So there's some antennas in there, some smaller high gain antennas for that. Helltech, I'll add those antennas in there. That's not a bad deal. 2-pack, 950 megahertz antenna, 10 dBi gain for Mesh-tastic LoRa, a 2-pack. Okay, I'll add those in there. Put those down there. Where are you? There you are. Okay. But not much in the... Oops, I closed the wrong window. Not much in the way of Mesh-tastic stuff, other than just kind of some basic... Some Helltech stuff, obviously, but then just some other basic stuff. There's a battery for the Helltech. MCU board with Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, something to add to a project like that. More antennas. Basically that kind of thing. So if you're looking for Mesh-tastic, I would check out this Rockland.com or Rack Wireless website. Yeah, right there. So tell me what you guys want to search for. And let me see. Brian says he needs an MFJ controller 100 for the ATOS up and down. Yeah. So you're not putting it on a Yaesu radio, I assume, because you don't need that if it's on a Yaesu radio. Okay. Watch RNL, Dominic. Watch RNL for daily specials. They had a TYT TH78 dual band a few days ago for $179. Yeah, agreed on that. Watch RNL every day for daily specials because they have a 24-hour deal every day. Let's see. That TID app always crashes on my tablet. You try it on your phone? I've never tried that TID app, that TID programming app. I've never tried it. I know people who use it, but I've not tried it myself. I might pick that up and actually do a video about that since it's on sale right now. I got the Anker Solix C1000 200-watt solar panel kit for $750. That's over 50% off. Was that on Amazon? Anker, I've done a couple of videos about Anker stuff. They have some cool stuff as well. C1000, you said, right? Yeah. Let's see. Yep. Right there. Okay. C1000 with the 200-watt solar panel. Yeah, right there. That's what you got right there for $749. 52% off. That's great. That is great. I'll add that to the list. That is really good. I did a video about the Anker I think it was F3800, which is a very tall, like the brain for a house backup system. You're supposed to add batteries to it after the fact. It's not big enough for a house backup by itself, but it's made to be expanded. And I've had really good luck with that. I really enjoyed doing that video about that product. So they've reached out to me about doing more videos from them. We're working through some stuff, so maybe you'll see some more of their stuff on there. Mike has K8MRD. He's got one of these, and this is a really cool. He brought it on a trip we went on, maybe to Huntsville last year. I don't remember right now, but this is a cool recharging station with a built-in solar input. You put solar into it. It's 36% off right now, and you can apply an additional $10 off coupon. So that's cool. He says he really likes that. I haven't used this, but he did. Put that on there. All right, what else? I like the looks of that battery box. The one I was just hold on, which battery box you talk about? I'm gonna guess you're talking about this green one here. Good luck saying that name. It's it doesn't even say the name on the listing page here, but it says it back here. Guai Long. Guaiglong. Guaiglong. I don't know. All right. There you go. That's the battery box there. Turkey or ham? Turkey, of course. Always turkey. I'm looking for a 12-gauge handgun and carry. Aren't you in Hawaii? Yeah, I'm just going to leave that there. That's great, though. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having that myself. Yep, Amazon. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. Power pole install kit. That's a good idea. POTA laptop. Portable straight key for POTA soda. Portable straight key. Let's just put straight key. CW. Straight key. They're not going to know what the heck I'm talking about. Yeah, see, they're not going to know what I'm talking about. Oh, there you go. CW telegraph key. I wouldn't call these portable. Well, that one might be portable, but it's not on Black Friday sale. CW Morris CW telegraph key. Mini Morris CW key. Putakeeg store. Putakeeg, you ever heard of them? I never heard of them. That doesn't mean anything, but I've never heard of them. Right there. What's up, people? New ham from Lampasas, Texas. I know exactly where Lampasas is. I used to go hunting out and burn it down there. Had a buddy with a deer lease down there in high school. Carlin, thank you for joining us today. HRO has the Kenwood D75 for $579. It's $170 off the regular price. Well, that's good. So, Mike says so does Arnell. Okay, yeah, so that's probably a Kenwood sale then. Let's see. Looking for an FT991A on sale. That radio's old enough you'd think it would go on sale. Okay, Chris, those Putakeeg, Putty Keg is what you said. Keers are pretty good. That's good to know. I've never heard of this one. That doesn't really mean anything, like I said. And it's not on Black Friday sale. That's just what I pulled up when searching for small portable keyer. So, there you go. Can I buy a mystery box and have it sent to my son? Yeah. Yeah, you can. Just put a different mailing address in the order form when you get it. You put whatever mailing address you want to in there. Mike says that Putakeeg is legit. Okay, well, good to know. Good to know. It's that ball on the end is kind of weird. Instead of having a... Huh, that's weird. POTA soda, Loda, and or just in your shack. Loda. Loda. What's Loda? Tell me what Loda is. You know what Loda is? Poda Soda Loda. It sounds like a song from the 80s or something. I don't know. So there you go. So, all right, give me something to search for on here. HF mobile antenna. How's that? HF mobile antenna. HF mobile antenna. Boom. That's VHF, UHF. That's not. Discone antenna. That's for a scanner. VHF, VHF. I wouldn't suggest, honestly, unless it's like a mag mount for your car, I wouldn't suggest getting many of the antennas that are on Amazon. Most of the times you can find better selection, certainly better selection, usually better prices elsewhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. VHF, UHF, smaller stuff. This Bing Fu store, whoever they are, I've seen them on Amazon before. I've never used any of their products, though. Some stuff like that. Lighthouses on, yeah, that's it. Lighthouses on the air. IOTA, he didn't mention IOTA. Islands on the air. Lighthouses on the air. I have not done lighthouses on the air. You know what? We did activate a lighthouse in North Carolina when we were out there a few years back with the Ham Radio Venture Club, and I remember going to their website and trying to figure out how to upload a log, and it was difficult. It was not user-friendly. I do remember that. This was several years ago. Hopefully that's changed. I should maybe do a follow-up and see if I can contact those Lighthouse guys and see and get them on the channel soon. That might be a good live stream. TID Radio has some great deals on their website right now. That BT dongle is only $7.99. Wow, okay. That's good. Redivus has a sale going on right now also on their website that that they sent me, and they sent me like a spreadsheet with a bunch of with a custom link to like 20 or 30 different items, and I'm like, can you just give me one link to your Black Friday sale? You know, and it was kind of odd. The way they linked it in there was odd. But Redivus does have Black Friday sale going on right now as well. Up to 80% off. You can see this right here, just redivus.com. And they had emailed me to tell me about that. So I mentioned this in one of my videos last week. But you can go check their stuff out too. We are together, make a friend. Join us for Red. Oh yeah, they're launching a new radio in like a week. Also, I don't know what it is. They said, we want to send you one of these new radios after we launch it. I was like, okay, yeah, send it over. But I don't know. We'll see what that looks like maybe. All right. Scout camps on the air, that would be good. Bars on the air. I'm good with that. Boda, I think the boat guys reserved Boda though. I still think cigar shops on the air would be a cool thing. But or Bucky. We've talked about Bucky's on the air before. HS4 is sold out. HS4. Batteries cheap. Batteries. Oh, battery. Okay, we can search for batteries. Sure. Yeah. I suggest if you're looking, I assume you're talking about lithium iron phosphate batteries for like ham radio, whatnot. What like a 10 or 20 amp hour, or maybe up to 100 amp hour. Red Odo, Power Queen, Time USB, and Lead Time all are having excellent sales right now. So I've been talking about them in my last 3 weeks of videos. Taverns on the air, yes, I like that. Taverns on the air. I'm make it so. Let's register that website right now. There's that Power Queen 100 amp hour. That's a Group 24 size for $169. That one's already in my store. DJI 1000 watt portable power station. DJI like the drone people? Interesting. There's one from Watt Cycle. This one's pretty good. Watt Cycle, they sent me a battery. I did a test on it. The video is not posted yet, but this is the test on their battery came in really well. So 179 for that. That's a 100 amp hour mini. There's a 200 amp hour for 279. That's, who is that? Nudie Power. Some of these names they come up with, man. Nudie Power. N-E-W-T-I Power. Okay, then. There it is. I don't know. Here you go. Now, this one right here is cool because I actually have one of these in a battery box that someone built for me. And they're nice and skinny, so you can put them in some of the smaller battery boxes that you might want to carry around that's more lightweight and whatnot. So these eco-worthy, they've been around a while. I don't know how good they, as compared to everything else, I'm not sure how good or not good they are. But I know they've been around a while. They're not a new... Sometimes on Amazon, you find a brand name that you're like, oh, I've never heard of that before. You go back to look for it like a few weeks or a month later, and it's not there. Yeah, these eco-worthies have been around a while. This one right here has 474 ratings, 4.4 out of 5 stars. So that's not terrible. There we go with that one. Let's see. There's a 200 amp hour Power Queen. Distilleries on the air. I like that. Liquor stores on the air. That would get. I think I can see that being a problem. I can see that getting a little bit too rowdy. Oh boy. What are you talking about? Saka Riker? You said DX Engineering 549, Gigaparts 499. What item are you talking about there? What size battery would you get to power a crossband in a car while camping? A crossband? Like a crossband repeater? You know what? I say get as big as you want to carry. Because the bigger the battery get, typically speaking, the bigger the battery, the heavier they are. Because a 300 amp hour is going to be heavier than a 200, heavier than a 100, heavier than a 50, that kind of thing. So get the biggest one you want to carry. Because you can never have too much power. You can never have too much power. You can't have too little power. So, depending on where you're going and how long you're staying, what the weather conditions are, do you have sun? Are you camping in the rain or in the gloom? You're not going to have any solar then. So, do you have a generator with you? That kind of thing. Do you have a DC to DC charger built into your vehicle like I do? So, it really depends. So, get the biggest one that you want to carry. Get the biggest. Figure out go to all these different websites and listings on Amazon or listings on the company's website. Find out what the weight of these batteries are, compare all the weights, and get the biggest one that you want to carry. That's what I say. That's my answer. Let's see. Jeff says he uses that eco-worthy 20 amp hour. Have had no issues. Good. I ordered the mini straight key from PootyKeg. Okay, good. FTM 500. Okay, so HRO has it for $549 and Gigaparts has it for $499. Good to know. FTM 500. Thank you. Price war. Yeah, that happens this time of year. Got one after watching your. I still run my. A lot of people don't like the FTM 500. The APRS menus are rather weird. And by weird, I mean almost unusable. They're usable. You just got to really, really, really know what you're doing. You got to figure it out, write it down, and then memorize it because it makes no sense. Having said that, it's a great radio. I really like mine. If you're not sending and receiving a lot of APRS text messages, then you don't really notice much of that. I don't think. It's got some quick menus to get into other things and whatnot. I like the screen size. I know the screen size is not as big as a 400, and some people don't like that, and that's okay. That's all right. But the screen size was fine for me. I like the front-firing speaker on it. So I like the radio. I still run mine, and it sounds really good. I really enjoy using it. Let's see. The battery stays in the car with the repeater. The correct answer depends on how much the repeater needs. Yeah, how many watts are you pushing through the repeater? The duty cycle, how long you want to operate. Yeah. Again, my statement of you can't have too much power stands on that with that answer as well. I want the Lab 599 TX500 to drop in price $100 or $200, huh? I haven't looked up that radio in a while. Are you looking on HRO's website because they sell them, or are you looking on the Lab 599 website? You doing there? Lab 5. They may not know what Black Friday is in Russia, or it may mean something very different to them. Can you even buy it from them, or do you have to go to a dealer? Purchase from an international distributor with worldwide shipping. Oh, Desert Wireless. Never heard of them. Okay, so this guy has it for $11.89. I think the last time I saw that radio was $10.99. I think it's gone up in price, which makes sense, honestly. Okay. Does HRO still have that? See, there's their pre-sale specials. Early bird Black Friday, yeah. I usually do a video about HRO and Gigaparts and RNL and MTC and DX Engineering, these guys, on Black Friday. So you'll see some stuff there on this channel there. Let's see if they have... Where's their search? I don't ever go to their website, guys. Sorry. $10.99 on sale. I think that's the quote. Or no, HRO discounted price $9.49. $150 HRO Holiday 2024 sales event. $9.49. There you go. There you go, right there. HRO $9.49, $150 savings off of the normal price of $10.99. I want to say $10.99 was the price the last time I looked this radio up. So it shows it's in stock in all of these stores down here except for Phoenix. There you go. Go grab one. Tell them that Ham Radio 2.0 sent you. They're going to love you for that. Seriously, they will. No, they won't. Any Zygu radios? Let's look at this. You know, last year, I think it was last year, the Black Friday price on the G90 on Amazon was the best price around. So, Bridgecom has run it for a low price in the past. Who else? I think Radioddity has run some sales on it. Yeah, but the lowest price you could find on it, I think it might have been 2 years ago. I think it was last year, was on Amazon. Believe it or not. So this is the G106 for $199. I think they've made a lot of updates to that radio since it was out, so it doesn't suck as much as it used to, is what I'm told. I don't know. There's a yeah, okay. So G90 for $445, no sale on Amazon today. Let's just Google it. Because $445, I'm pretty sure it was like $375 during Black Friday sale last year. There's Radioddity. $445, same price there. HRO. Okay, it's $395 at HRO. Okay, there you go. Honestly, KA2 AUB, I believe it was Radioddity selling it on Amazon. And I found it on Amazon and shared it on Amazon and shared the link on Amazon to everybody because it was the same exact price on both sides. So I think, if I remember correctly, this was at least, it might have been 2 years ago. I don't remember. But it was, I think it was Radioddity selling that radio on Amazon, I think. But Zygoose sells it direct on Amazon too, so it could have been them. But yeah, HRO has it for $395 right now. It shows to be in stock in Anaheim, Milwaukee, Delaware, Sacramento, New Hampshire, Florida, and Virginia. There you go. That's a better price than Radioddity and Amazon have right now. Let's see. I don't know who else sells that radio currently. Bridgecom used to sell it. I don't think they sell those anymore. MFJ used to sell it. They're definitely not selling it anymore. I don't think Gigaparts has that radio. Don't think. No, they do not. No, I didn't think they did. So yeah, HRO's got the best price on that one right now, $395. And that's not the best price I've seen. I'm pretty sure it was $375 last year at Black Friday. So, FYI. But you might not be able to get that anymore. Prices on everything are up right now. So we'll see. Radio shock cages? What is, are you talking about like Faraday type cages, or are you talking about like Armalock? Digital Dreamer, that is because you're in Hawaii that you're having to pay for shipping. I'm pretty sure HRO will ship that for free in the continental U.S. I think. FT991A, $12.99. HRO holiday discount for $11.29. I still think that's too much for that radio. I don't like that radio. I'm just going to say it out loud. I've said it before. I don't like the 991. I have my reasons. I'm not saying it's not a good radio. That's not what I said. What I said was, I don't like that radio. So, a lot of people use it and love it. Fine. Hey, use whatever works for you. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Some radios, most radios I love. My wife tells me I have too many of them. I said to her, there is no such thing as too many radios. It's like saying you have too much money in the bank. It doesn't exist. So, but I just personally don't like the 991. That's just my opinion. If it works for you, great. Use it. Nothing wrong with that. It's certainly better than a Zygoose radio. Let's see. Watching the chat. Oh, a B-Stock G90 at Bridgecom for $300. That's good. I remember when they had, I remember when they had those. I think that was about a year ago. Yeah, I do remember when they had those. It's too bad they don't have any more of those. $891 at $629. That's a decent price. It's not an excellent price. F991A is $10.99 at MTC. Let's go to MTC right now, guys. There's a lot of times. Yeah. This video is sponsored by MTC and Expert Electronic. It's actually not. I'm just saying that. Let's see. I assume he's probably going to do his if it snows it's free thing again. Let's see. At 991, that's what we're looking at. FT 991A. $10.99. Yeah, $10.99. Price includes $100 instant savings through from $11.23 to $131. Honestly, these prices are usually set by the manufacturer. So Yaesu sets the price for this. ICOM sets the price for the whatever 7300, 7610, the ID52. Kenwood sets the price for the D75. So they should be all within. They should be all the same, really. But sometimes you find something that's just a little bit cheaper. Okay, yeah. Any sales on the Portable Zero rails? I haven't looked at those in a long time. I stopped using. I had Portable Zero rails for one of my radios, and once I bought Armalock, I never went back to Portable Zero. Portable Zero. Not here. Have you guys seen this? I keep seeing this pop up on my feeds. Rugged power bank, 15,000 milliamp hour, outdoor charger, 32 watt, USB-C fast charging. 32 watt is not very high on the PD, but okay. Waterproof IP67. And if you look at it, it looks cool, but that's all the ports it's got. It's got 2 USB-A ports and 1 USB-C port. And I'm like, you need some freaking power poles on the top of that thing. This would be awesome if they put some power poles on the top of it, don't you think? Because I would like go dunk it in a river or go throw it into the ocean in Galveston and then run a line to my radio and operate from that battery on my radio while the battery's in the water. I think that'd be a fun thing. I don't know. 21% off. I mean, you know, I just think I think it's a cool idea. I think it's limiting that it only has USB-C ports. I'm sorry, only has USB ports, USB-C and A ports. But no, I don't see anything for Portable Zero. Let's just look at their Portable Zero. Right there. I'm not seeing anything that stands out to me about a Black Friday sale. Which one did you want? MRD, multiple radio disorder. Yeah, I like that. That's good. So, Armalock. I don't think Armalock has anything either. But let's look. Oh, they do. I stand corrected. Black Friday sale, November 29th. Okay, so that starts in 2 days. On Armalock.com, Black Friday sale with the code of 10% off with the code of BFS 2024, starting November 29th. So that's, yeah, I'm going to have to go order some accessories. Because, because I need some accessories for a couple of my packs. I'm building an arsenal of packs. Yeah. Y'all will see that on a video up soon. But, yeah, so mark down Armalock.com. I'll throw it in the chat right now. Wait 2 days, because their sale starts on November 29th, 2 days from now, actually, which is Black Friday. So I'm going to have to mark them down and put them in my video for Black Friday. Go check that out there. Dominic, I do agree with what you just said there. So Dominic says that he doesn't like all of the I do not like all of the bands in the box radios because if the radio goes bad, you have 0 transmit possibilities. I think that it presents compromises in the radio architecture for all the bands. Yeah, I agree with that. Now, I love those radios. I do. I love the IC7000. I love the FT857. I love my FT897. I think that ICOM and Yaesu should make updated models to both those. In fact, I have a video dropping next week where I talk about that. So I understand completely what you're saying, and I think you're right. However, for like a man pack or something like that, or like a spare radio, I have 5 radios mounted in my truck right now. And 2 of them are dual band VHF, UHF. And somebody asked me recently, why would you have both of those? I'm like, well, I can monitor 4 frequencies instead of 2. Okay, and yeah, you can do scanning. Okay, fine, scanning, blah, 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 blah. But the Yaesu radio has APRS where the ICOM doesn't. The Yaesu radio has YSF system fusion. The ICOM has D-Star. So that's 2 things those are the 2 radios that I run. I have HF. I have ICOM ID5100. I have a Yaesu FTM 500. Those 2 radios, VHF, UHF, one of them does APRS, one of them does not. Each of them do a different digital mode. So I have access to all of that. I have a GMRS radio. I have a new tri-band, or not new, I have a tri-band radio I'm going to be installing soon. So I would rather have more listening capabilities than less. But I like the portableness of the Manpack radios. They're great to take on trips where you're limited in space. If you go on, right now I'm using an 891 in my main portable Manpack, which only has HF and 6 meters. But if there was an updated version of the 857 or IC7000, I would probably trade that out, and that's the one I would take so that I could use VHF, UHF in the field as well. I get what you're saying, and you're not wrong, but I think there's good places for each argument, is what I'm saying. Yeah, if you're talking about Armalock, Salty Ham, they do have some nice stuff. I have my 891 Armalock all rigged up finally. Yep, have mine in the man pack. They have one for a 991A as well. They released one for a 7300 last year, and they said this radio is too big, nobody's going to buy this, and they sold freaking out. So now they're looking at the larger radios. They have one for an FTD X10 that will drop probably next month, maybe January, but they're sending me one early to evaluate and make a video about, so that as soon as it's ready to drop, boom, you guys will see a video, because they know that's my radio. And I've been asking them about an FTD X10 cage for a long time. So yeah, good people over at Armalock. You guys go check that out. Ham Shack TV. Okay, my thing against Shack in the Box is that I want to be able to use VHF, UHF while operating FTA. Yes, agreed. So if you're going to sit down at POTA, or if you're going to be driving, typically I don't want, well, if you're going to be driving, I don't want my HF radio tied up with my VHF. If I'm hunting POTA while driving on HF, I don't want to take up my VHF radio. I'm still monitoring 6.52, maybe a local repeater, probably my All-Star node. So yes, I'm with you on that. I agree with what you're saying. Again, I think there's arguments on both sides, but I agree with what you're saying. Yaesu PMG function monitors 4 frequencies at once. It's actually 5 frequencies, or at least it is on the FTM 500. It's nice, but it doesn't really monitor them at once. What it does is it shows you a graphic on the screen, and when someone keys up on one of those frequencies, it puts a little bar underneath it to show you that there's activity on that channel. My FTM 6000, which I also have in a man pack, has a scan function for PMG. So it'll scan VFO, it'll scan memory, and it'll scan PMG. So when I take that little man pack radio, say to Field Day or to the Huntsville Handfest, I always have 6.52. I always have my All-Star node in it. I might program a local repeater or a local frequency, something like that. Or maybe if there's a group of us together on an off frequency, I'll reprogram my PMG, and then I will scan those PMG 4 or 5 frequencies, up to 5 frequencies, and be able to monitor. And that way I can actually monitor. On my FTM 500, I haven't figured out how to do that. You can go into PMG mode, and it shows you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It shows you bars underneath the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it shows you if there's activity. It gives you a little graphic, but doesn't actually jump over to that frequency if there's activity on it, like I wish it would. Maybe there's a way to do that. If someone knows how to do that, let me know. Maybe we can make a video together. Making me some spending money. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Matthew. Yaesu's next gen 991A needs to have a true dual band receiver between HF, VHF. That would be awesome. I think we were talking about this on Frank's streams the other night, and we talked about it before. Robert and I have talked about it before. That new FTX1F radio, or whatever the heck the model number is, their QRP radio, that's their answer to the IC705. It has dual display. Does it have dual receive? I don't know. But if you look at all other radios in that configuration from ICOM and Yaesu, all of them are single display. The IC705 is single display. The IC7000, the IC706 Mark II-G, all single display. FT857, FT897, all single display. 991A, I'm going to assume is single display because of what you just said. I don't own that radio. I have used it before, but I don't remember much about it. Or I don't remember that specific part about it. But yeah, I think their new QRP rig is going to be dual display, possibly dual receive. I have a video coming out about that as well. So yeah. Yes, we do. We need a mobile all-mode 2-meter or dual band or 2-meter 70 centimeter. Yep, that is correct. We do. They say dual receive and all mode. Well, I can't remember if they said dual receive or not. I remember it was dual display. So if they've said dual receive, then great. Excellent. Excellent. That should be what it is. Simultaneous HF and... Oh, Paul, where you were there, you would know. FTX1 has simultaneous HF and VHF UHF. So when I read that, what I think is it won't do VHF UHF full duplex for satellites. Is that an accurate statement? Yes, the 991A single display. I thought it was. This is just a discussion of radios now. We're not even talking about Black Friday or Amazon anymore, which is okay. That's okay. I miss these lunchtime live streams. Who thinks I should start doing these again? Maybe I'll start doing these again in January. Maybe. But is it, Paul, is it simultaneous between VHF and UHF, or is it just either VHF or UHF on one side and HF on the other side? Do you have to use HF? Can you do simultaneous on VHF and UHF at the same time, full duplex for satellite work? That's what I'm asking. Pretty much any way, according to what the guy told me. Okay, well, good. Good. Good, okay. Your first statement made it sound like it had to be HF on one side, that it would dual receive and it would dual receive and dual display, but it had to be HF on one side. I was just reading your statement. Maybe I read it wrong, and I know we're on chat here. If we were having a conversation verbally, it'd be easier to understand one another. Full duplex on all bands. Okay. All right. Cool. So that's what they told you when Paul was there. He was at the Tokyo Ham Fair in Japan when that radio was debuted. So cool, man. That's awesome. Yep. I've got one of those on order already. I will be buying that radio. You guys will absolutely see videos on that radio. I told John Crook I wanted him to come on as soon as I had one in my hands. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll happen as well. So, all right. So all of those new Yaesu radios are finally out. I saw Josh put something on Instagram, I think, earlier today that said he was at HRO and saw him there. Gigaparts has had him since Friday, which probably means HRO's had him since Friday. But go check out those. If you have a ham radio retailer near you, go check out those radios. I'm interested in the dual band one, and I might be interested in the 85-watt one because I like the idea of having a high-powered 2-meter radio in my RV. So I might I got to find an RV that's not falling apart first. That's kind of step one. So, so I'm not in any big hurry. But I might try to put something like that in an RV because that would be a really cool radio to have if you're camping, overlanding, in a campsite, in a state park, something like that. You hear someone calling CQ POTA in a state park on 6.52 and you go back to them with 85 watts, you're going to make that contact most likely. So, good. Guys, thanks for watching today. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Again, check out the links in the description of the video. All of the links that I shared today in the chat will be in the description of the video. This is my Amazon store, except it's on the wrong page right now. Let's go here. This is my Amazon store. I will keep adding things to this page for the next 2 or 3 days. It does help to support the channel when you guys buy things from this page because I can make affiliate commissions from Amazon items on their website. So thank you for doing that. Be watching the channel for a Black Friday video on Friday that will post probably midday about more radio-centric stuff. And then join us for the Ham Radio Happy Hour at 7:30 p.m. Friday, at 7:30 p.m. Texas time, Friday night, where I'm going to talk more about live stuff. There's at least 2 websites, now 3, including Armalock, that their Black Friday sales start on Friday. I haven't talked about them yet at all because they haven't started yet. So we're going to talk about that for about a half hour. Then I'm going to bring everyone on. We're going to have a regular old ham radio happy hour. Gigaparts is going to do some special stuff with us, and we should have a fun time with that. So 73 to all. Thank you for joining me today. Everyone have a good Thanksgiving holiday tomorrow, and we'll see you guys on Friday.